to Kush News, the newscast of the African diaspora. I'm your anchor, Ochanda, daily bringing you the top stories from Africa and the Caribbean. Let's take a look at today's news on Friday, March 1st, 2024. Let's go to Kenya, where a deal has been signed to send police to Haiti. The Prime Minister of Haiti, Ariel Henry, was in the country today, along with co-facilitating an agreement between Kenya and Haiti to have Kenyan policemen in the Caribbean country. He also gave a lecture on Friday, reiterating his pledge to organize elections.
Women cannot have the medical attention that they deserve, and goods cannot move inside of the country. We did this appeal, and you step up, and you said, we want to help Haiti. We want to exercise a solidarity with you. Thank you, President. We appreciate it.
Kenya's President William Ruto also announced on Friday that both countries signed an agreement on the deployment of 1,000 Kenyan police officers.
Now, as urgent as it can get. If what we saw yesterday in Port-au-Prince is anything to go by, it speaks to the urgency of this mission. And I want to say, from Kenya, we are ready for this deployment.
In October of last year, Kenya agreed to lead a United Nations-backed international mission to Haiti. But in January, the Kenyan High Court ruled the plan unconstitutional. Since the ruling, the Kenyan president has been vocal that the government will go on ahead with deployment. The Kenyan High Court in January ruled the plan unconstitutional because it lacked reciprocity between the two countries, meaning that only military officers and not police would be sent for missions. Those in Kenya, let us know on if you are surprised by how fast this agreement is. Also, let us know if you are for police officers being sent or against it. Let's go to Chad, where the country is in shock over the passing of its opposition. On Thursday, it was reported that opposition leader Yaya Dillo had been killed in a shootout in the capital. International groups noted growing reports of violence and gun battles in leading up to the shooting of yesterday. Yaya Dillo was poised to run in the upcoming presidential election slated for May 6th. Reports had him being a top contender against the current president, Idris Into. Yaya is the cousin of Chad's president, and according to reports, Yaya was blamed for the deadly attack on Chad's main security agency that happened earlier this week, although he denied any involvement. Those in Chad, let us know on where you stand. Let us know where you feel that things are going to go coming months towards this election. Let's go to Somalia, where they announced a candidate for an African Union position. Somalia has formally announced its bid for the African Union chairperson position. Their candidate is former Minister of Foreign Affairs Fauzia Yusuf Adam. Some say this could bring a direct challenge to Kenya's candidate Raila Odinga. Since January, there has been speculation that Miss Adam would enter the race, but it was on Wednesday that she told reporters she is competing with the full blessings of her government under President Mahmoud, and she wants to amplify African voices and advance the African agenda. Before becoming the Foreign Affairs Minister, Miss Adam was previously a diplomat. She served in foreign missions in Russia, Washington, D.C., Berlin, and Paris, working both for the Somali government and the United Nations. If she secures the votes, Miss Adam would become the second female head of the African Union, the first being South Africa's Nkosazana. Under the rotational rules drawn back in 2018, East Africa region should be the next to produce the African Union chairperson. Those in Somalia, let us know your excitement on your guys' nomination bid. Pretty big. Let's go to Ethiopia, where the country is set to observe a national holiday. Saturday, March 2nd in Ethiopia is Adwa Victory Day, a national holiday in the country which is observed every year on March 2nd. This day celebrates Ethiopia's victory over Italy in the year 1896. After many years of war with Italy, Ethiopia was able to defeat Italian forces and secure victory in the northern town of Adwa. People pay tribute to their ancestors who helped secure their independence from European rule by coming onto the streets and having parades and telling important stories. This day is also an important milestone as it stands for the celebration of Ethiopian sovereignty. Those in Ethiopia, let us know if you'll be out and about celebrating Adwa Day. It's pretty big. Congratulations, Ethiopia. Let's go to the
Once again,
Caribbean
residents
and
in
end it there.
Port-au-Prince,
We go to
the
Haiti,
leaders
where
don't
gun
show.
battles have taken over. On Thursday, police and gangs exchanged ammunition and gunfire. This came as the Prime Minister Ariel Henry is in Kenya securing a deal with the East African nation to deploy 1,000 police officers to deal with the gang issue. Gang leader Jimmy Chirizier, known as Barbecue, announced that he will try to capture the country's police chief and government ministers.
The first objective of our fight is to ensure that Ariel Henry's government does not remain in power by any means. All of us, the armed groups in the provincial towns and the armed groups in the capital, are united today.
Gunmen shot at Haiti's main international airport and other targets. Barbecue and another gang leader made a social media recording announcing that the goal was to find and kidnap the police chief along with government officials so that the prime minister won't be able to return to the country. The attacks came a day after the prime minister, Ariel Henry, met in Guyana with Caribbean leaders, and he pledged to hold long awaited general elections next year. This is the third time that he has announced such a deadline, with previous promises leading to no results. There are currently no elected officials in Haiti, and Prime Minister Henry was sworn in as prime minister with the backing of the international community after the assassination of President Jovenel Moise back in July of 2021. The government of Haiti said that Henry arrived in Kenya on Thursday, but they did not say when he would return to the country. Those in Haiti, let us know on where you think this is going to go. Let us know where you side. Do you side with the rebel leaders or do you side with the government? When we come back, we'll have today's African proverb of the day. Don't go anywhere. Hello, I'm Ochanda with Kush News, and we love our intro, but March 8th, 2024, we want to give you, the viewer, the chance to create your song for our theme music. That's right. We want you to create the next theme song for Kush News. So if you're an artist out there, whether that's hip hop, reggae, Afrobeat, or piano, we want to hear from you. So create your song for the Kush News theme music. Go ahead and submit it at the email address below. Looking forward to hearing from you. Hello, I'm Ochanda with Kush News. March 8th will mark the 1-year anniversary of the show, and we want you to be a part of it. Go ahead and submit your favorite African proverb of the day, and on March 8th, I will have a special show where we will read and interpret your guys' submissions. That's right, go ahead and comment on the video below or submit to the email address that you see on the screen. Looking forward to seeing your submissions. Welcome back. Let's take a look at today's African proverb of the day, and it comes to us from Sierra Leone. What's going on, Sierra Leone? How you guys doing? Freetown? And it reads, a big fish is caught with a big bait. Once again, a big fish is caught with a big bait. Sierra Leone proverb. Yeah, I agree with this. It's almost like business. The more that you put into your business, the higher the chance of reward. For instance, if you only put maybe $10 into your business, well, it's very rare that $10 turns into maybe $10,000. But if you put in $1,000 into your business, whether that be a mechanic garage or personal training or photography, there's a chance that $1,000 now can turn into $10,000. It's a greater chance. So again, it's about how much you put in, and the bigger that you put in, the more likely it will put out. Let me know your interpretation of today's African proverb of the day, as well as your thoughts, views, questions, comments, and concerns on the top stories. Don't forget to hit that like button. Make it your best friend. For Kush News on Kush Convos TV, I'm Ochanda. We'll see you soon.